third grade review is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Continuation of our Spider-Man theme unboxings. Today we're gonna be unboxing Electro from Spider-Man No Way Home. Do you remember him?
Yes, I think he was like somewhere in the ending.
No, he was in the movie throughout. But do you remember who played Electro in these newer films?
No, I don't remember.
You recognize him? Originally, Electro was in the Amazing Spider-Man with, what was his name? Andrew Garfield. And then he came back for No Way Home. Ooh, nice. Let me open this up. All right, it's been opened up. Let's take him out of his restraints. Oof. Put that aside. Okay, we're still seeing very well. And look at that.
Yes, lots of
accessories.
Yeah.
Lightning bolts for the Electro figure. He's very detailed. Now, look, now do you recognize him?
I don't remember his name.
That's Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
Jamie Foxx playing Electro.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually pretty. That's a very good likeness to the actor, actually. There's a lot of detail to the figure. Look at that. Wow.
It does.
A lot of things to break. Yeah.
That's where he harnessed electricity.
Yeah. That was from the no. Oh, his arm is really stiff though.
Yeah, be careful.
Oh wow, I can't bend it.
No.
I wonder.
Yeah, I guess because it have all those things.
I don't know. I think I cannot bend it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to work on that later. Not right now. There's a lot of detail to the figure, belt, the pants, the boots. Really nice looking. Yeah. Here, hold this. Comes along with all the lightning bolts.
It's a little bit good weight.
Yeah. Yeah. This I've heard bad criticisms about this part. That it breaks easily.
Oh yeah.
And then all it does, I mean, all you do is just put it over, like that.
Oh, nice.
See? Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It doesn't actually look that fragile to me. Maybe other people got different versions, but lightning bolts all around, hands, and the base, and that's pretty much all that comes with this Jamie Foxx Electro from No Way Home. Now, I've heard people mention the skin that is very glossy, but I don't think it's glossy here. I think it's a very good matte painting on the figure.
And the eyes.
Yeah, they don't move.
They don't move.
Yeah, they don't move, but
they look very realistic though.
Yeah,
like
I definitely do.
Glitter kind of.
Definitely do think it looks like Jamie Foxx. Yeah, it's great likeness. All right, so I'm gonna have to figure this.
I don't think it could bend though.
Oh, wait, it does. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Careful.
Yeah, it was very stiff. Still very stiff, but we'll figure that out. Okay, great figure. We'll take a look at it more in detail, and we'll talk about it later. All right, good unboxing.
Bye.
I didn't discuss it earlier during the unboxing, but main reasons why I wanted this figure is because I really enjoyed the film. I'm trying to get all 3 Spider-Mans from there, plus the 3 villains. Mentioned before during the unboxing as well, it's great detail. There's amazing detail here to the reactor. Even has like the Iron Man symbol, the triangle. There's also a lot of cabling all around, and the costume and the clothing, also really well done. I really do like it. I think also the likeness to the actor Jamie Foxx is spot on. I've watched reviews that the skin was a little glossy, but I don't see that with my copy. So maybe some copies had that and others did not. I feel this skin is just perfect the way it is. But yeah, the color and everything else is fantastic. I'm gonna take some of these wrappings off and then we'll get right back to it. Okay, so I took off all the plastic from it. I'm gonna mention again the detailing and all the cables. Everything's plastic. There is no metal as far as I can tell. There's some good articulation to the figure. The knees, double bend the knees. The feet move. Has a good range of motion. As for the center, doesn't twist much, doesn't bend back and forward too much because of this here. That's all right. The arms can move up like this, and they can also, I try to be careful just because of all the plastic parts here. It bends here. No double jointed elbows, but just enough to put them in this pose like this. Okay. The best part about this figure, and I'll mention it once again, is just the amount of details that has gone into the costume and all the accessories that come with him. See here, in the brush metal, really good addition to it as well. The mesh, really cool. Is it screen accurate? Well, I can't quite remember what Jamie Foxx looked like in the film, but I'm gonna say yes. This figure is actually USB power, and it does have a light up feature. This part lights up, and it's supposed to light up all the lighting that you put around it. Doesn't really work that way, but I appreciate the thought. So it's just a flap here in the back that is Velcro, and you bring it up, and there's an on and off button there with a USB-C cable. Now they don't include the USB-C cable, but if you have one, which I happen to do, you just plug it in, you turn it on, and there, the light is on now. A light up feature, the core reactor. Now this is where you would put the lightning accessories around it, and then it's supposed to light up the whole thing. I don't really think it functions that way. It would have been cooler if they had made some way that all the things light up around it. Not sure how they could have done it, but yeah, that's a nice addition to it. I like it. It's not something that I'm going to, because I can't put in the detail this way. I guess I could buy one of those special cables, a smaller one, but I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna turn that off, and there we go. But pretty cool. I mean, USB-C powered is a lot better than having batteries. So yeah, and this part here has a magnet that just magnetizes right back there, so that it doesn't come off. Cool. All right, so what does Electro come with? Not a lot. I think a lot of the work went into the costume and just making sure that looked really nice in detail, which they accomplished. It comes with 2 additional sets of hands. One's in this position like this, and 2 with open hands this way. Now the lightning bolts that go around his hands and arms as well, just to give you the impression like he's shooting the lightning bolts out of his hands. I think this goes around his chest. I'll have to read the instruction booklet, which you know I don't like. This is I mentioned during the unboxing, this is the thing that goes over his face. Now I have read or heard that this tends to break easily, so I'm not going to manipulate it much, but it looks pretty sturdy to me. Maybe they've updated and they made it better. I don't like it. Some people like, because this is the classic look from Electro in the comic book. And I understand what some people may be seeing with this look, you know, going back to that classical Electro, but yeah, I'm quite okay without it. Maybe I'll post it with the other lightning bolts around it. It also comes with the base and the attachment to it so that you can pose them very much in this manner, actually, as you can see in the picture. And that's pretty much all that's included with the figure. Yeah, just there's a lot of it just went into the detailing in the costume. That's pretty cool.
I bet you won't be shocked to hear this.
You've been a wonderful audience. I'll be here all week. Be sure to tip your waitress.
But I find this figure to have an amazing likeness to the actor Jamie Foxx. The eyes have great reflection and capture his skin complexion perfectly, along with his hairdo and his facial structure. I'm going to give this a 9.
The quality of this figure is great. The skin texture, really nicely painted, really great detail to it. The hair too, that fade, amazingly well done. The details all around, the cables, you see it's all individually painted. The parts here, the metal look to it. It's plastic, but it looks metal. Really great. the texture, the weathering to the belt, to the metal part, really well done as well. Here through the arms. Now, the pants and the fabric of the clothing, different colors and different textures. I give it that, I guess, leather look. The belt here, also plastic, but give it a nice life to it. The pants, cargo pants, they're baggy, pretty cool. You need accessories, you can move them around so that when you're moving the figure, it doesn't disrupt too much with it. The boots look great. Also, there's some weathering to it, as if he was walking around on it. Soles. So all in all, the craftsmanship of this figure is really well done. The only thing that you may notice is the elbows. You can see the joints on them, but it doesn't really bother me. You can't really, the skin, the paint or the skin is all the same. So you really can't notice it from a distance. It's only if you're up close can you notice it. Sitting on my detail, it's gonna look great, and you can also bend it too if you want to hide it a little better. You can't really tell from that side. So all in all, great craftsmanship. I'm gonna give this one a 9.
The figure does not come with a lot of accessories, and I think the focus was on the actual figure and not so much on adding things to it. I actually prefer most of the work to go towards making the figures top notch, rather than giving me the toilet paper the character used in the film. There's also the whole light up feature, and I think that's an amazing addition to the figure. This one gets an 8. Figure brand new will set you back $290, not including shipping and handling. And it's still, the waitlist is open on sideshows, so you may still be able to get it. Is it worth it? See, I have a tough time because of the lack of accessories. It's fine that they didn't include a lot of things, but maybe then lower the price a bit? Or maybe I'm just not keeping up with inflation and this is the average price now, or low average price. But when you're buying so many of these figures and you get great quality from, say, Present Toys for $100 less, it can be difficult to justify. But then again, Present Toys doesn't have licenses to pay, so I'm gonna be fair and say this is an 8. All in all, I am very happy with the figure. I like the details on it and the likeness. I feel good work went into it. And yeah, maybe a little hurt by the price, but it looks so nice in my detail with the other Spider-Man figures. My No Way Home diorama is almost complete. If you're a fan of the film, you really like it. I also think this figure is way better than the original Electro release. You get that Jamie Foxx likeness, and that's a big plus. If you're not a fan of the films or comic book villains, you'll probably skip this one, but consider it. Maybe you can finally complete your In Living Color diorama with the Wanda character. All in all, Electro from No Way Home gets a solid 8.5. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, hit that like button, and if you didn't,
I would have rocked this world.
and if you really enjoyed it, subscribe. Thanks again to all of you who put comments. I really enjoy reading them and replying to them. I love the views and the support from everyone. See you on the next episode.